Look around you right now. Feel the solid texture of your desk and listen to the faint hum of the room. Everything about your physical world feels indisputably real, concrete, and grounded in absolute material reality. What if the most brilliant physicists on Earth are right when they suggest that everything you experience is an illusion? What if our entire universe, including your body, is just a flat 2D hologram projected across space? In the next 10 minutes, modern physics is going to break your perception of reality forever. Look at your hands. They feel solid, right? But quantum mechanics proves that at a microscopic level, physical matter is mostly empty space. And by the end of this video, you will understand the exact mathematical proof that explains why physical distance might be a complete lie. But first, we have to look at a massive disaster in modern science. For over a century, the greatest minds on Earth have been trapped in a war between two scientific theories. Einstein's relativity explains the massive cosmos, while quantum mechanics explains tiny subatomic particles. The problem? They completely contradict each other. When you try to combine their equations, the math literally explodes into useless infinities. To fix this broken math, theoretical physicists had to look at the most dangerous objects in existence: black holes. Now, what I'm about to tell you sounds like pure science fiction, but it was proven by Stephen Hawking himself. Intuition tells you that the capacity of any container depends on its 3D volume. If you pack a room with books, the space inside determines how many you can fit. Logically, a black hole should store matter inside its volume, right? Wrong. When physicists calculated the information limit of a black hole, they got an impossible result. The capacity doesn't depend on its volume at all. It scales strictly with the surface area of its flat, 2D outer edge. Every single thing that falls inside a black hole is compressed and written directly onto its surface, like data on a hard drive. Think about that. A three-dimensional object completely stored on a flat, two-dimensional wall. Which brings us to the terrifying question. If a black hole operates like a hologram, could our entire universe be doing the exact same thing? Stick with me, because the math gets even crazier. In the late 1990s, physicist Juan Maldacena dropped a bomb on the scientific community. He mathematically proved that a complex 5D universe with gravity is identical to a flat 4D universe with zero gravity. Every event happening in the complex world is just a mirror reflection of data on the flat boundary. Gravity itself might not even be real. Imagine watching a 3D movie at the theater. You put on your glasses, and suddenly an asteroid is flying straight at your face. You flinch. To your brain, that object has depth and distance, but if you walk up to the screen and touch it, it's completely flat. The third dimension was an illusion created by light projection. In just a moment, I'm going to show you how this holographic illusion effortlessly solves the creepiest mystery in quantum physics, a phenomenon Einstein himself was terrified of. Look at quantum entanglement. When two subatomic particles become entangled, you can separate them by billions of light years. If you flip the spin of particle A on Earth, particle B on the edge of the galaxy instantly flips at the exact same millisecond. Einstein called this spooky action at a distance, because nothing travels faster than light. But in a holographic universe, there is no distance. Those two particles aren't miles apart. On the flat 2D surface where the raw data lives, they are sitting at the exact same coordinate. The space between them is just a rendered graphic on your screen. So, if physical space is an illusion, what does that actually mean for your mind, your memories, and your consciousness? Here is where this theory gets deeply personal. Most people assume consciousness is an accidental byproduct of biological brains trapped in a cold physical cosmos. But if physical matter is just projected data, then consciousness might be the primary system observing the simulation. Every emotion you feel, every memory you cherish, and every decision you make is fundamental data encoded into the universe itself. You are not a tiny human floating on a random rock in an endless void. You are the user experiencing the projection. Is this just crazy philosophy? Absolutely not. Right now, scientists are using ultra-sensitive laser detectors to search for the physical pixels of our reality. They are looking for tiny subatomic glitches in space-time known as holographic noise. If these experiments confirm the noise, it will trigger the single greatest scientific shift in human history. It will prove that everything we fight over, build, and dream about is an intricate, beautiful projection of pure information. Whether physical space is real or an optical trick of quantum math, your experience remains real. The warmth of the sun, the beauty of music, and human connection do not lose their value just because they are made of code. Perhaps the ultimate meaning of life isn't figuring out if the universe is real, but making your time inside the projection truly matter. Does the holographic principle make you feel insignificant or strangely connected to everything? Let me know in the comments. Hit that subscribe button to keep breaking reality with us, and I'll see you in the next dimension.